Now you're listening to Living with Bassel podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bassel, and I'm back with a brand new episode of Living with Bassel podcast. Today's topic will be basically about what's like to be absolutely lonely. It's actually a very sensitive topic for some people, but it's quite real, and I'm pretty sure nowadays most people suffer from that, especially like due to the explosion of male top of social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the fuck other platforms that are out there. Just gets really lonely. And in my case, I've been lonely even before social media was the norm. Personally speaking, I would say I've been lonely for most of my life. I would say even when I was in my own home country, I never felt like really connected with most people, and I was always ignored. When it comes to dating, oh, just forget about it. I was always rejected. Even when I was a teen, back to early college days, I was constantly rejected. Uh, Even like once my brothers moved abroad, I was basically being treated like a lonely piece of shit. And when I moved to Brazil, things got a little bit better. I've managed to make some friends here and there, but overall, I was always put on the wayside. I was always being treated like an intruder or an outsider. I was never, been really loved or cared about by anybody. And now, since I am in Portugal and I've been here for like almost 7 months, uh, yeah, I still have this sensation like I'm lonely. Nobody wants to visit me. Nobody cares about my existence. Even though I have so many friends, relatives who live in Europe, yeah, none of them really care about visit me or barely even talking to me for that matter. So yeah, it gets tough, man. It gets tough. It gets really tough. Especially when you see, everybody's it's so close to you, but nobody really cares. And yeah, and for me right now, since I'm gonna turn 30 this year, it gets even worse. Especially right now when I'm at a stage of my life where I want to settle down with somebody for the right woman. Yeah, still, I've tried every mean possible to meet somebody here in Portugal, but it's not that easy. It's extremely tough. I've tried every dating app, random events, and such, and yet I don't seem to be cared by anybody. So, yeah, I mean, that's true loneliness. Sometimes it doesn't matter the destination where you are. You can be even in your own home country, but you still feel like totally isolated, even though you are theoretically, connected to the culture, connected to the people over there, but still you're being treated like an outsider because you don't follow the 100% norm of the place you where you were born. So yeah, uh, I know what to say more than that, to be honest with you. So hopefully you enjoyed my unedited, unfiltered, little episode about loneliness. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna make sure to make a weekly episode of my podcast from right now on because I've really, really missed it and it's been in my mind for quite some time. Okay, guys, see you in the next one.